Welcome back, guys. Episode 27 of the podcast. We're hoping to reach episode 30 for the farewell for Steve. For the hiatus, actually, I should say. Until you get set up. If you want to continue doing this, do
his fucking lazy ass. Yeah.
The, what is it, Discord or whatever we can get set up.
No.
But it doesn't stop, obviously.
No. Hopefully it shouldn't.
Right there, he just let you know.
What?
What?
Well, that's him wishing us to continue.
Oh, no, we will.
Oh,
There's only
okay.
a contract of 2 CEOs.
You'd Mark Zuckerberg him out?
Probably.
I wouldn't. I'd keep you on.
He would.
I'd keep you on as-
yeah, I would. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Shit.
That ain't gonna stop you, right?
So, in tandem with this, technically is a hobby currently, since we are not getting paid for it
Yet.
yet. Oh, cool. We're just gonna keep it on the table for everyone to hear. You got a message? Thank you. How do you guys feel about careers versus jobs? What would you classify a career, and what would you classify a job?
Well, career is something that could make you more money. You know, aspirations of going further. What the fuck is so funny?
I thought of something with you. Yo, you gonna watch how you talk to me like that, all right? I giggle when I want. All right?
I don't know. You can come off so hard saying I can giggle when I want. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's so funny? You want to share? No.
It was inside thing.
Same old stupid jokes. I just thought of my career counter job dispatcher.
Actually, you're not counter. You're CSR.
Yeah, counter.
Wow.
Customer sales representative.
Hey, I hate people, and I do a pretty good damn job at it.
But
I don't think there's one person alive that says, I like dealing with customers. It's always fun.
Well, I'm sure if it was your products that you were selling, you don't mind dealing with customers more.
And then you just
than-
hire someone to deal it for you.
depending on how big your.
Oh, like if you're starting? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you're starting out, yeah, I guess you can.
It would still annoy you, though.
Yeah, you will always get that one person that's like, well, since I'm a frequent buyer, that's only purchased it once before. It's like, can I get an extra discount? Can I, is there any savings that I can do for this? Can I return it? Like, man, you buying something and you're already thinking about returning it? Like, where's the risk? Where's the, the learning experience from buying something?
Well, it depends on what it is you're selling.
That is true. If it's like a multi, $1,000 product, yeah, you would want a return policy. But if it's like for $20, like, fuck, dude. $20, you're really strapped for cash on that? Like, fuck out of here. Don't buy shit. Save it. Roll it over. Compound that interest. Make that money make you money.
What the fuck are you looking at me for?
Then when you're better off, invest it.
Are we not? Is this
Invest that
He was
and then live
talking,
off the
and you're
interest
just staring
on
at
every
me.
quarter.
to see your reaction?
Shit. Better yourself.
The fuck?
Take that $20.
To see your reaction.
What?
Nothing.
Anyway,
See, doing it again.
I wish we had like multiple cameras to capture.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I look at it more like people put too much title on something. So like they would say a career is a doctor, a lawyer, right? Yes, of course it is, right? But it's also what you make of it too. Like not many people are thinking McDonald's is a career. It's a job. But you can make it a career.
Yeah.
In certain McDonald's, you could grow to be the store manager. Some I've heard
You
even
can be a franchise owner.
yeah.
Or
So,
in part franchise.
I think it's what you do. Now, yes, there are obviously dead end jobs,
Yes.
unfortunately. You know, but it's also you realizing that, and then also not letting society what they have deemed to be career worthy. You know, there's people like I said that have grown in McDonald's or in whatever that. Oh, me going to high school, it used to be a joke. Like, oh, you're gonna work at McDonald's?
I will say, in my younger years, if I saw like a older person working what back then I would have deemed a dead end job, in my mind I would be like, loser. And I'm wrong for that. I will admit to me being wrong for that, because you know what? Now, gaining that life experience and knowing, hey, that person might just be working a second job on top of his already job just to make ends meet, just to put his or her, child through high school, a better high school. Otherwise, they're zoned for the worst high school or college, or just so that there's a future for them. So, my younger self, not the best.
I think everybody could say that. Right?
Sorry, it's hard to hear you.
I hope everyone can say that.
Funny, he heard me.
No, I heard mumble.
Yeah, well, he heard me, though.
See,
so
you sound different.
that's nice.
Actually,
Clean your ears.
your voice sounds sexy with the mic like that.
Thanks.
Oh fuck, dude.
What just happened?
I don't know.
But
Before you continue, though, stop putting your hands on your mouth. CEO number one.
One. You're gonna have to kiss fight me for that.
oh god.
You said you're leaving, Steve?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he said yeah.
I said yeah,
He-
no. Yeah, no.
You know damn well you're gonna be sad. Shut up.
Yeah.
You put yes, I know that is family way more than us, and as it should be.
Oh, thanks.
But you
Appreciate
make
that.
it seem as like
We're
there's
grotesque.
not even there's not even that little of like
Well-
oh I miss the guys.
Well, you just said, am I going to miss the kiss fighting?
No,
I said,
no. We've never
no.
kiss fought yet before.
Yet.
Stop.
Yes. As I was saying, before I got rudely interrupted, the regular jobs that they deem just dead-end jobs, there's an abundance of them. It makes the economy tick. It makes, everything go.
Yeah.
Status quo, per se. Not everything is a career. I mean, in a perfect world, it should be, but for many different reasons, some people just need that
But
job.
you're right. That's how it functions.
So what you're saying is a job could lead into a career.
Depending on the field, on the employer, yeah, of course.
No.
Also,
But
I
there's
also think
many different people just doing that dead-end job, like I said, that makes this fucking hamster wheel go around,
where like the reason why they don't transform that job they have now into a career is because they're either like complacent or
There's a
contempt with
multitude
what they
of
got.
reasons. Complacent, contempt, not contempt. I keep on saying that.
Yeah.
Complacent.
Well, you could
or-
be contempt because
Yeah.
you're like
Yeah.
you're reserved in what
Well-
you want to put yourself out with.
Yes,
Got
and they have and they have no opportunity or no
Yeah.
other choices
Mm-hmm.
given the juncture in their lives, whether it be children or whatever the case is.
Yeah. Fear or encouragement, and not fear as in like you're a scared person, but there's
No,
Like we
I
were
also
talking
think
about-
that could be too.
like with being a cop.
Mhm.
Like obviously, if you're young, you're single. Obviously, your family's gonna miss you, but you don't have to worry about, oh, I got kids that I want to see grow up. I got, my wife or husband that I want to spend the rest of my life with, to retire with and enjoy life a little bit. So you don't really have that level of fear kind of mixing into your choices of career versus job kind of pendulum swing. But then there's also the encouragement side of it where you want to propel your salary, your income, so that you can either, currently do better for your family or, leave them with something.
What are you talking about? Law enforcement specifically?
No,
or
no,
just in
mimicking.
general?
Like I use law
Gotcha.
enforcement
Oh, okay. Got it.
for that, initial analogy of
uh-huh.
having fear mixed into. Because you can have that too for like, let's say construction. It's taxing on the body. So yeah, you're young. You don't have to worry about your knees, your hips, or your back. But then once you get past the age of 25, everything starts crumbling down. No, it wasn't for you like that?
No.
I did construction 8 years ago, 8 years ago. So I was 31.
How was it?
Waking up at 3 in the morning to get over there and loading up everything and then going to the site. That demo is freaking. It's cool swinging the fucking the
Sledgehammer.
sledge. Even though that's heavy as fuck, it's picking up everything you destroyed. It's just backbreaking.
Now, this is kind of like a question. At any time when you were, swinging the old sledgehammer, did you have Peter Gabriel's Sledgehammer playing in the background?
You know how many times I almost stepped and the nail almost went through?
Oh,
my
we're not going to
antenna?
answer my question?
Because I don't know what that is.
No? You don't know Peter Gabriel's Sledgehammer? Damn.
Is that a song?
Yes.
No. No.
Damn. Okay.
Is it a rock song?
No. Technically, if you want to call it rock, but it's like 80s soft rock kind of.
I'm sure if you heard the song, you would know it.
Yeah.
I probably do.
You'd be like, oh, that's the song.
Yeah, I
Okay,
just don't. There's a lot of songs I don't know names or titles, but I've heard of them. So maybe, but I never did it.
Damn. Wasted opportunity.
But I did it, and I got good. So like Steve is right. The majority of this world, it's the and not because I'm trying to belittle anyone, but the way how it functions, right? It's the hamster on the wheel, right? Makes the machine move, right?
But it's that old saying that someone's got to do the job.
Exactly. You know, that's like he's correct. It's what makes the economy go. In that it's a slippery slope though. within that, because then after a while you make a family, you start building a family, blah blah. When does come the point where you just go, I got comfortable? You start looking back and you're like, ah, like even Dummy and I have had convos where it's like no regret on her kids, but she's like, what am I gonna do now? But that's what I try to push her more than even in myself. But I try to push her.
Push
like,
her how?
Like, I take her to the train by the edge. Like, it's okay. Like, so you get this fear, right? I still have the little one. Okay, maybe the other two are old enough they could, but I still have him. How am I going to pay the rent, the utilities, take care of him? Da da da. It will hold you back sometimes to start all over from the salary that I get now, to start all over, to be quote unquote a rookie. So you have no seniority compared to where she's at. It's all these natural fears that come out in people. And whether the word be contempt or complacent, that's what keeps you there. Of like, this pays the bills enough, right? And then when you have kids, obviously you're like, I did it so that way my kids cannot. Sometimes you gotta push them more by sometimes showing them, like how to break through that fear. Because sometimes it happens, like you worked all your life and then your kids end up going in the same path. Great, responsible, but never reaching their full potential, which most of us, sadly,
Don't.
don't.
Well, that's why you gotta push your kids further than you.
But it also comes to that point of like, it's hard to say it. You love your kids, you do anything for your kids, but don't forget about yourself. And sometimes we put this second, rightfully so, for your kids. But you also have to be careful with that too. Because then you going to walk through that slope of regret and not regret of kids, no, but regret on yourself, on
Fucking kids.
disappointment, on, how many people say, I would have loved to take that trip, I would have loved to do this, I would have loved to gone there. Or the most famous one, how do they do it? Perfect example. Ready? One of our coworkers that I say, I live through you, bro. Like, he's always going somewhere. Well, I'm like, how?
Oh, yeah.
How? And he told me one time, just do it. That's it. Just stop overthinking it and just go. There's nothing wrong with it. If your bills are paid and you're doing everything you can, what's wrong with going for a little enjoyment for yourself?
Yeah.
Just go.
Most people, like, people tell them, like, look, you got to save. You got to save your money. You can't be frugal with your spending. Yeah, balance that out. But, I mean, if you're not living a life outside of working, I don't know if I'm too close to this, my bad. But if you're not living your life outside of work, go home, rinse and repeat, what's the point of saving? For what? You to retire? And then you have all this litany of medical problems? God forbid, knock on wood.
But it happens. It does.
But you're more at risk of suffering that. And then now the retirement age is just continually climbing.
No, yeah. Like, I'll touch closer to that topic. My grandma, she did everything for her kids, right? She did quadruple that for her grandkids, right? I will never reach what my grandma is. That's how high I see her. right? She was like the Superman, and my mom is like 1A, like in my eyes. So
The steak sauce?
A1, that's A1.
Oh, my bad. I'm thinking Superman, and I'm like, what's 1A? My bad.
And my mom and my grandma are different though, in a sense of my mom. I'm like more like my mom. You need it, and it's the last that I have. I'll give it to you. I don't care. You understand me? That's pro and con within itself too, right? My grandma was more the no. I ain't spending nothing. Nothing wrong with that either, pro and con. But now my grandma, unfortunately, you guys know, dementia and everything. What did it do? I would love if I could go back, right? And have her, I don't know, travel or do something else. Like, she never did nothing. She saved, which saved us, yes. But when you look back and you're like, I cannot save you. And it's too late. Her brain is gone. She doesn't know us. What did my grandma do? So I take that as I love you and I'm sorry for that, but I want to learn from that. I don't want that.
I think the best thing to take away from that is that she lit possibly one of the most powerful torches and then passed it on
Exactly.
to the next generation for you to do the same and to keep it burning.
Yeah. So that's why, yes, saving is good. You need to save. You can't just paycheck and
Yeah. There's got to be a balance, though.
Yeah.
You got to remember to live your life.
Put
You gotta
20 bucks to the side. Sometimes we want to do it. We want to do it now. It has to happen now. Put 20 bucks to the side.
You want
Go
20
back.
grand in your savings account now. It's like
Put 20 bucks.
Let it build.
Wait a year and see how much you have, and go take that
Well,
and
keep
go on a
putting
trip.
keep putting $20. Don't
No, I'm
put
talking
$20.
about for your trip.
No, but like you said, put $20. Wait a year. You gotta continuously,
Yeah,
every week. However much you can.
Put 20, 50, whatever. Put it in an envelope. Mark it down. Trip. Go. My lady said, "Yo, next year, why don't you go to Iceland? Go,
Iceland.
because that's where I want to go." She's
Why?
like, "Why don't you just go? Go, you go." Then I started thinking, and I'm like, "Why am I now? Like, yeah, like, I'm not hurting no one. Like, of course, I want my daughter to experience all of it, but why am I gonna put myself in that hole too?" Sometimes I feel like, as human nature, we forget that. We live the good role of like everything for my kids, of course. But that doesn't mean let yourself, become 44 and withered and just dried. And
It's a very specific
Yeah, really.
age there. I would say, not to take up all the talking. Steve hasn't, not to in case you had anything.
After that remark,
when he's quiet, I throw something at him to try.
Well, no, because I feel like it's bouncing between you and I don't want to keep going and then make you feel like we're nudging you out of this.
sure, I get it.
I love you. We have that kiss fight later.
Oh God.
Don't fucking. Anyway, good question to ask yourselves. Parents, I presume. When was the last time y'all went on a date? Just the two of you? Before the child was born? Treat yourselves. Go back. Go movies. A nice. Well, if you're in New York, be careful walking around the park because there are fucking crazy people. But have fun. Go out. Play mini golf. Go do something.
Walk around the precinct.
Walk
You're
around
safe
the
there.
precinct.
Well, it depends.
Depends, actually.
Yeah.
Depends. Are you?
Oh shit.
But that is the thing. Like, it is like, that's why, like, people tell me, oh, you've gone back to this business, right? You've come back, like, yeah, the first time, quote, misunderstanding, whatever, right? But I went out there. What was this? What was this? You know, it didn't pan out because sometimes I'm there and either they mess me up by not keeping their word, or I'm just there and I'm like, yeah, no,
This ain't for me.
this is.
I thought of something of what this was,
And then I look and I'm
And it
like,
ain't
10
it.
years from now, I literally see me still this. No. And I just do it. I go. Most of the time it's because they're like, we pay you this, we got you this. And then I'm looking and I'm like, no. And then I go up and I'm like, excuse me, da da da. Like, my family knows, like, I will tell you, keep your word and I keep my word. I'll bust my ass. But if you don't do that, then the next time, again, I leave. I tried it out.
which isn't really good for your credit, but obviously, sticking to a dead end job or a job where you're being taken advantage of is also not, beneficial to your health. So,
I'm sorry, did you just say credit?
yeah, if you bounce between jobs, it's not good for your credit. That has an effect on
Meaning,
your
like-
credit score.
Really?
Yeah.
I never knew that. I mean, I would imagine.
I never knew that either.
Yeah, if you paid all your bills and you're on top of shit, that should reflect your credit score.
Yeah, but if you bounce between sources of income, it does affect your.
Yeah. Okay. I just never heard of that before, that's all.
Is there any other way that your government wants to get up on us, huh? Stick to that job and don't leave, or your FICO goes down.
Social credit score.
But, I tried it. I was in Philly by myself with the support of my family over here. And we know how that ended up. And I came back. And it's not like, oh, I came back between my legs. What is it? The tail between my legs. It's, I applied, I didn't. And then it's funny because once I got accepted to come back, then I got the phone calls. Seriously, like, I've been waiting and like weeks pass and I'm applying and nothing. And now as soon as, but you take that and you're like, okay, and then you show something and then it's like, hey, would you want this, more of this? You're like, if I don't do it, where am I going? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, yeah. Let's try it. What's the worst that could happen? It's not for me. Been going through this my whole life. I'll get on my feet. Luckily, from what I think, it's panning out. But it's a lot of things that sometimes will hold you back. Family, kids, fear. Also fear of change.
Fear of change.
Fear of change, fear of starting over, fear of what if I don't get hired but I left here and stuff like this. Like a lot of different things that could go on in your brain. The point is, look, nobody's saying leave. Do it. Go get certified in something that you really wanted to get certified in. Once that pans out, then you have, it doesn't have to mean just kick everything away and, or sometimes you do have to do that. Those actors that leave, go to freaking Cali, start being waitresses and waiters, busboys, and then go, get in the ghetto of Hollywood or whatever it is. And sometimes it does take that. But the point is, that's the difference between how they did it and why sometimes we get stuck. Sometimes you just got to go. That's why I'm always telling you guys, let's try this, let's try that with this studio thing. Because I'm trying to find what's going to take that to Steve's liking. You know? But the truth of the matter is, you could even ask Delmy when you guys see her again. I'm always saying that. Like, I want to call him and be like, so how are we going to do this? Are you going to stay in Florida? Because it works like that too. Because I got some papers I got to send to and celebrate. You know, I want to do that.
Oh, so you want to be able to grow this channel to a point where you're like,
Yeah.
Steve, you want to stay there in shitty Florida, or you want to come back to the limelight?
Because it does work out too, as long as it will incentivize, you know? Now, I do want to get myself on the platform. And
Also,
then
we live out in the Hamptons now.
on his first day, you know, he decides, yeah, you know what, I'll sign it, thank you. And then on his first day, I fire him.
Damn.
And be like, because now you want it.
Who said I would fucking want to sign it?
Oh, when you see them numbers.
Yeah, okay, sure.
$5 from Raid Shadow Legend.
You shore me now. And
Assure
I
you
will
that?
shore you later. Watch.
I don't know what that means.
Watch. There's not one thing in my life yet that has
you
been
say-
able to knock me down
Did you say shore me now?
and keep me down. Because he shored me. He said, yeah, sure.
It's like he's reciting some like rap song or some inspirational song.
Oh, trust me. And I'm going to recite it again over your face. With my red bottoms.
What? What?
You're going to be
Louis,
spanked. and
Louis Vuitton shoes? No? You guys don't know red bottoms?
No.
no?
Sorry.
Meaning like we're going to be doing well. And I'm
Okay.
going to trample on his face with my red bottoms.
Oh, is that... Okay. I got you. It's like fancy-ass fucking
I would never
dress
buy,
shoes.
I would never buy Louis Vuitton shoes.
It's Balenciaga, nothing.
You keep me with my Skechers on fire. Maybe and Nikes.
Give me my orthopedics and we're good.
No, but all jokes aside, whatever happens, I'm going to push. And even if I do ventures on my own with other things, you guys, cheesy as it might sound, you guys are part of my life. You guys are family. And I'm look at you guys just like I see my family. So whatever I do for my family, you, Jackie, thank you so much for everything you do for us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your dad, your mom have always been amazing the few times I've met. Dawn, loving person. Trinity, amazing. And Gia, I know for a fact she's a beautiful young woman. They're family. If you ever need me, I will be out there. Some motherfuckers run up on you. Let me know.
Ain't nobody running up on me. Shit.
Yo, all my Florida goons, run up on him.
Damn. It's
Well, I
called
gotta put him to the test.
manipulating this whole situation.
But the whole point is, yeah, I have thought about, I would like to own a business. Have Dawn in it, have Steve, have Ben, Brian, my family, their family. I've sometimes even people have told me, your heart is too nice.
I would like to open a bar. But like during the day, it doubles as like a coffee bakery. This way you can keep it open. You know, have shifts for...
Sometimes you just gotta do it. It's just, a lot of people like, how? With what money? With very valid reasons, of course.
Yeah, the
But-
money is the first thing that...
Don't you ever see sometimes company owners and you're like, as judgmental as it might be, how did you get the money?
Well, NVIDIA, the guy that created it, no money, actually worse in debt, got a loan, and now he's
With
worth...
debt, got a loan.
Now he's worth fucking billions.
Yeah. Amazon guy.
Bezos?
He started in his garage with the books.
Besos?
Bezos.
With books from college books.
Yeah.
I mean, some people, facts are facts, some people have that in them.
Yeah, that
That
like
burning
drive.
desire to
I'm
just
in
reach
debt.
the pinnacle.
Ain't nobody gonna give me a loan, but I'm gonna try. And now
Exactly. There's so many different levels of people. It's that just always strives to be the top of the tip of the iceberg, and everybody else that falls in line. It's like, I want to get to this, then I'm content. Or I want to get this level, even all the way at the bottom. Some people, I'm sure they're few and far between, but probably work 2 fast food joint jobs and they get by and they're content. Because that's probably all they know, and they just don't have any more aspirations or skill level or schooling or whatever, and they're just content.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some people that, we look at that like, well, don't you want to do this? Well, don't you want to do that? But it's all up, the eye of the beholder of what they want to do in life
Or what they can do.
or what they can do, I mean, who are we to say or judge somebody on whatever they're doing?
Mm-hmm.
To say, oh, that's you're only doing this and that, and if that works for them and they are content, so be it.
I don't think you should ever look at somebody in whatever position they are. Just
course.
like let's say porter. Nothing wrong with that. Do
Exactly.
your thing. Be the best porter.
It makes the world go round.
Yeah.
The economy
Yeah.
go round.
But I also know that porter, you might want more. Might want to be head porter. Might want to be porter at a university now. You've done it at elementary school. Now you want to go to university where they pay you way more, and it's a union.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, go, break it, find out. Nobody's making fun of the position. If you do it to your best. Awesome. But I also push for more.
There's no shame in wanting more.
You could go, hey, I'm a good porter and I'm okay with that. Awesome. There's a porter job over there that pays double. No, I'm okay. No, you want that. Who's not gonna say nah? Like I said, sometimes it's that fear, sometimes it's that how do I get over there?
It is that fear of like, what do I have to fall back on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've been doing this here 10 years. I got, they trust me here. They don't over there. I'm starting all over. It's so many things. So it's not the position that we're
and you
looking
know
down
what?
on. No, we didn't look down on any.
You're not truly starting all over because you're walking in now with 10 years of experience.
Yeah, you got that skill set.
And
It's
you're
just
already-
your seniority is starting over. That's it.
That's it. And seniority don't mean shit nowadays.
There's new guys coming in thinking they could do whatever they want. We have some. Then you have certain positions that just, it's just like, why? Certain dumbass positions.
Wow.
Damn.
I'll be sure to let someone know that come Monday.
Please do. Please do.
I just said I will.
Yeah. I hope you're a man of your word.
Okay.
I'm not affiliated with any.
See how quick I get you axed. You know why?
What?
You
How
what?
quick I get you axed.
Okay.
You know
there we
why?
Axed.
Because I'm counter.
go. CSR. you're dumbing down your own title.
No, I say counter because it was a joke the other day where I was like, I forgot what I told him. And I said, you know why I could do that? Because I'm counter. And DJ, everybody was like, oh, excuse me. So now I do it for everything. I'd be like, yeah, you know why? Because I'm counter.
You did that the first week.
The first week, you guys didn't even see me.
Yeah, he was
I was
hiding
in the office
the
in the
whole
back.
time. Training.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was hilarious.
Exactly. Do me a favor. Go back, get your info correct, and then come back. Got him.
Not gonna argue.
But the point is, to finish this off, there's no shame in what you do. Do it. You know? But if you want more, go for it. Try it. It's scary. It even holds me back in certain things. It's scary.
The best way to combat that fear, plan it out. Plan it out. Because then inside and out, you know exactly what you need to do. And you break it down into smaller steps. And
there's something I'm looking
you're
into
like,
where
all right,
I'm like,
doable.
yo, this it's not multi-billionaire overnight, but it's a good way to start. You
Is
know,
it getting into pharmaceuticals? Because, you know, big pharma.
No, I got my guys in this. I mean, never mind. But yeah, just there's no shame in what you do. But also remember about yourself, man. That vacation for yourself, that date, like Brian said, for your health. It's also very healthy to remember each other, you know, and to sometimes spoil each other. We also get complacent with each other. We take each other for granted.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes it is greener on the other side, sometimes it's not. It's also knowing that difference. Starting over, where am I going to go? And then sometimes it's just, no, we have a fight, just shut up, go. Calm down, and when you come back, we're good. It's so much to life. It's complicated to get into it, but be aware, you know?
Yeah, be observant.
And
Be ready.
when you feel,
Always be
actually,
ready.
this is the key. When you feel afraid or you see the fear or it makes you double think, that's letting you know.
That's an opportunity
Yeah.
right there.
That's like your spidey sense.
When something is branching off, right there, that's your opportunity.
If something makes you afraid to go after or improve or whatever, that's your sign of, there you go, that's the way.
And not always the case. So obviously, please plan, get, you know, facts and all that, be vigilant.
Well,
But-
no, when I say fear, I don't mean jump right into it.
Yeah.
I
No,
mean, of
because
like-
you know, oh, there's an opportunity, but then it's like, you know,
Yeah,
it's a
plan it
fucking
out, but-
pyramid scheme that
Yeah,
you're
no,
getting
no,
into.
no.
You're like, fuck.
Like, know what you're getting into, but if it scares you, that's good. If it makes you think, how am I going to do this? You're not going to go and empty your bank account, like Brian said,
Yeah,
and give
please
it to a
don't.
scheme. No, do it correctly. But
Plan
when
it
I
out.
say
What-
if it scares you, it means if you're thinking starting over or being in a new place where you don't know no one or whatever, that's a good fear. They are good fears out there.
If you don't have to put much in, if you just have to keep doing what you're doing, keep striving with what you're striving with, and you get back more, it's beneficial to you.
Just the other week, I went out on a date with my lady. It's the second date that we've been on in a 6-7 year span, and it's trying to convince, like, look, you're forgetting about yourself. You know, it's not, oh, you go out and eat and they're gonna starve. You know, it's like, you know, I can't eat if I don't know that they've ate. And what pushed them was her actual kids. Were like, go. They told her, go. Santi's taking you out. Go. You know, and it was just to eat and right back home. But that she was, in her mind, afraid. She did it. And we came back home, it was like, see, your kids are fine. They didn't die.
Fire everywhere, fucking.
Like, it was just for an hour, maybe two. There you go. See? Like, there's nothing wrong with that either. Even something so small like that, you know? And so, yeah, and I took her somewhere where it was awesome. It was like a dome within the restaurant. So it's your private dome.
Okay.
and it's like crystal, so you could see all the other domes. But everybody's minding their business, and you have your own dome, and they open the door. The waitress was awesome.
Excuse me, can I get that?
And like they open the door and they come, they take your order, they just like regular waitresses. It's just your dome. It's private. And it was cool. And she was just like looking. And at nighttime, we got there because it's summer. So we got there like early evening. So by the time we were done, it was still not dark enough because all the lights go on and it looks really cool. But when you look at it in the front, it looks just like a regular restaurant / pizzeria. Then you go to the back and you're like, oh, okay, this is nice. And that was something she's never done. Not that it's a big thing, but just sitting in your own little private,
Yeah, nothing has to be really grandiose
Yeah,
all
no.
the time. Sometimes having a lot of memories of small things add up over time.
So, it's just that. Like, I know she wants to start something on her own. And I'm like, let's do it. Go. Sometimes you just go. I got your back.
Cut to a week from now. Why the fuck?
But yeah, it's life. There's no direct answer to this thing. You just got to try to grab her by her best side. This life thing.
I thought that was going
Yeah,
somewhere else.
I was like, whoa. Oh,
and then, But you guys got it, man. Just don't give up.
That was the most lackluster "don't give up" I've heard. Try that one again. No, run it back. Run it back.
But you guys got this. Do not give up.
Yeah.
All right?
There we go. We'll be right back. Since you're about to be in one of them red states,
Yes.
you planning on registering?
Yes.
What
Or for what?
to be a gun owner?
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
There was a joke floating around in there, and I was like, "Nah, this is gonna be too mean."
Damn, that's a dark joke.
That was gonna be a really dark one.
What the fuck, bro?
It was in the back pocket. I saved you from that one, so
Wow.
thank
That's
me.
fucked up.
Yeah. What obviously you said you would, but what type? Handgun,
Yeah.
rifle.
Handgun, definitely.
Well, rifles and shotties you don't need, right?
I don't
If
know
you
how
own
it
it, I
is.
think you need.
Because I know over here it's weird.
We almost got that copyright infringement.
You need to take a photo? No.
Spam.
How do you know?
It was a 187 number.
It was Jersey. I don't know anybody from Jersey. So.
Yeah, fuck them.
Imagine. Yeah, I came from Florida. I'm in Jersey for now. It's really important.
I want to talk to you about your future at Studio115. I want to invest. Don't lie. So yeah. Have you, I mean, obviously you've fired a firearm before at like a gun range and whatever. Any your favorite? Any you particularly like?
I've never went to a gun range.
No?
No.
Yo, coming up. We going. There's a
When?
really good place that I like. I wouldn't mind taking you.
Is it before? The
No,
end of
when
this
he's
month?
already in
Oh,
Florida, I'm gonna tell him, hey, come back.
Man, I fired. Well, like I said, not at a range. So this was many years ago.
so you were bucking them stuff out there in public, in the streets?
Nah, not in
No,
the
because you can
streets.
do it on your private domicile as long as
It was in the
it's
wooded
like
area.
acres, and then like there's no one beyond that.
Because I just grew up in apartments. So when I fired, I was just walking outside.
Leave that out. That might be a
Probably connect a couple of things.
Can't connect
self-incriminating.
me shit. Mm-mm. I'm too smart with it. Right?
See what I did with the cops are just like. Yeah, we gotta get you familiar with like a different array of handguns, because it's like fucking. Oh, I love it.
I will. I will.
I like the old school 1911s. I mean, I told you before we started recording.
The muskets and shit, right?
No, jackass. It's a fucking dick.
It's dick.
You're a dick.
Oh,
No, that is one of my more favorite handguns to fire. I had like surprisingly accurate shots. With the Glock, it was really, it didn't feel right in my hands. Like the recoil on it was like ugly, and then like the spread on the actual piece of paper was like maybe the last shot hit his shoulder. But yeah, and I'm not saying, you know, firing a weapon to kill, but like, you know, they have that little cutout of the little thingy, and like that's where it would have landed.
yeah. When I think about owning a gun or guns, it's not the, you know, with the idea of shooting people. You know, like, oh, I can't wait till I fucking shoot someone. It's just literally protection. God forbid. But yeah, just a peace of mind, and obviously getting to know your weapon and, as you just said, how it shoots and the whole nine.
You still haven't familiarized yourself with your weapon? How it shoots?
I feel like that's a sexual innuendo coming on that one.
Definitely.
Next thing was gonna be started shooting blanks, huh?
It's a Second Amendment right, man.
I hate guns.
Yeah. So you wouldn't come to the gun range with us?
No, of course.
Oh, okay.
You just said you hate guns.
I hate how
They hurt.
Sorry?
You get shot by.
I'm trying to think how to phrase this. I hate how
The stigma behind.
yeah, like just the other day I saw that there's like two guys or a group, whatever, going around with guns, stealing people that have watches on them. And stuff like that. That's what I'm like, if you didn't have that gun, you know,
Of course.
Yeah. I
and you're like, yo, give me your watch. You might knock that person out. That person might knock you out. But that is what makes you think you're tough. You know, it's not the weapon itself.
Of course.
It's the stupidity holding the weapon.
it breaks down entirely on the stupidity of the person holding the gun.
Which on a side thing, so you guys could continue with that thing. Just like I said last week, I don't know if this is ever gonna reach out to you guys, but I hope it does. Yeah, pathetic. Like, yeah, stealing watches and from stores and everything. Like, work and be a real boss and get it yourself. Be like y'all gotta steal to wear jewelry. Like, that's bum move. Like, I don't know.
That can't feel good.
Like, you can't afford it, so you have to steal it, and you're walking around as if like you're a man. Like, damn, you buns. Like,
Did he say
Soft.
buns?
I think so.
buns, like ass,
Oh.
coward. Like,
Oh, okay.
like, I find it hilarious. Just like, you don't work or start something of your own to be a boss and make your own cash, so you gotta steal for it, and then you got the audacity to wear it or sell it. Like,
It's always been like that.
No, I know. I'm just saying it's laughable.
That's everybody taking, or not everybody. That's those particular individuals, whomever they might be, taking the easy way. You know.
Like, you should get called out on it. Look at that bum. He had to steal that watch.
But those same bumps don't have any dignity or peace of mind to just shoot you in the head.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know?
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's not that I don't like the
dangerous-
gun.
Yeah.
I respect the weapon, and I know you're right and everything to own one. It's just,
There's a good amount of people that if there, which there should be a filter on, are you able to respectfully own a firearm? They would not be able to.
Same goes for fucking vehicles.
Oh yeah, no, without a doubt, there
But they-
should not be as much drivers on the road.
But
that-
they give out the licenses like
it's more shame on the people giving the exams, the driving test.
well, here's the thing.
Like, how do you pass some
it's
of
the
these
whole
people?
system.
You take the one test and you're good. So you just gotta fake that one test,
Yeah,
do everything by
5
Yeah,
the
no, I know. There has to be some.
5 minutes. Go around the block
Like-
a couple of times. Parallel park.
You know how you renew your license?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if you renew, I don't know. 'Cause there's a lot of stupidity out there where I see on the roads where I'm like,
You know what's wild though? Waiting for parking here. I was coming up the boulevard, and this guy's asking a question, parked on the lane. So in order for you to go around him, you'd have to go onto oncoming traffic. He's asking a cop a question. So I'm like, fuck. And I look over, people coming. I'm like, I'm just going to sit here and wait. Seconds after I said I'm just going to sit here and wait, dude comes driving the wrong way, passing a cop, fucking flying, veers last second to get back on the regular stuff, and just keeps driving. Like, no sirens right after that.
No.
Didn't go chase him down.
Nope. That's a thing of the past, especially around here, unfortunately. I mean, for many years, but it's just getting progressively worse.
But then one of us does it, and we get fucking.
But we have it in the back of our minds to not do it.
Yeah, it's common sense.
Yeah, exactly.
you know what it is? It's common sense, but it's also respect.
That too. Yeah.
It's also just that, yeah, I don't want to wait here until this person moves, but I respect the people coming. I respect my life. I respect if I'm with other people in the car. I respect the other people on the street of what could happen. Thankfully, nothing happened. It's just that little.
Idiots don't take all that into
They don't.
consideration.
They don't.
It's all
It's
about
about
them
them.
and where they have to go.
There's cars with children in it. There's people. There's people
for
on the.
sure.
It's a lot of stuff, and so it's like, oh, why you ain't do that, man? You should have just.
Well,
No, I'd rather take 1 minute longer, and guess what?
well, that's why. you should
Yeah,
go
but
back.
they're already late for the 5th time this week to their job. And that's all I can say on that topic. But even if you're late to a job, fucking relax. Like, you're already late. Like, you rushing to get there is not going to make you less late.
To go back to your original topic of guns and
Yeah, we did kind of
individuals
veer.
owning them, yes, it's in correlation of the same thing. So a lot of people just can't have them, even though it's, as we veered off and talking about vehicles and a license, and there's a lot of people that should not own a license, let alone drive a vehicle.
I wouldn't even put them in the passenger seat.
Driving a vehicle is like owning a gun.
I mean, it's a fucking
Gotta be
two-tube
worse.
fucking
A gun,
projectile.
With a gun, God forbid, if you're hit, it's a pretty quick, chances are pretty quick. If you're hit with a car, you're kind of in agonizing pain for a while.
So they say, yeah.
But it depends where you get hit.
It does depend where you get hit. And the
Here,
speed
just-
and all that.
It burns.
Yeah, but you're in pain.
That's the unfortunate thing. Not unfortunate, but that's living in a country of all these freedoms. I mean, obviously it's a state-by-state basis, but the driving thing, I mean, that's the unfortunate thing. It's a privilege, but then again, they hand them out like fucking, licenses and give them to people that don't deserve them. I'm sure certain states with gun licenses, there's a lot of people that shouldn't deserve them as well. But certain background checks work, and they get their firearm. I mean, that's the only unfortunate thing with guns and the whole gun argument. It's kind of the same thing. There's loopholes. There's ways around getting. I mean, shit. Look at it where we live. It's impossible. It's not. This is a blue state per se, let alone. To own a gun legally, or especially to carry it, is pretty much damn near impossible. But yet, you go out in the street. If you were to stop and frisk a 5-mile radius. How many people are carrying guns, I don't know, man. I just get sidetracked within my own thought. Whether we're talking about cars to guns to people not having guns.
Yeah. Like, there definitely needs to be...
Carrying a gun or a knife now, it's like having underwear.
One, why are you carrying a knife? Like...
There's many people that
do.
carrying blades.
Yeah. You hear it all the time. Motherfuckers are getting stabbed. And
You're not allowed to carry a blade out in public past, I think, 4 fingers.
Oh, they got them.
Yeah, no, they're fucking carrying, like,
They got them.
machetes.
On a side note, I wanted to say something where I saw videos of where they pull it out. When did it become cool,
What?
right? Of men, what's the thing we used to put on the
Fanny
side?
packs?
Fanny packs over the side of the chest thing, whatever that.
the chest thing?
Yeah, you know those things that used to clip.
Fanny pack.
Okay,
yes.
it's looks like that, but it goes sideways like
Across
that.
your
A purse?
torso?
Yeah, a purse, right? Like,
Purse?
when did that become cool? I saw a video of 2 men fighting, and dead ass. One of them unzipped his thing like this to grab a gun. Like,
Oh my God.
you got it, you got the gun, but you look. How does that look cool? Or like when people go to stores and I see them, right? Like at 7-Eleven, I see them a lot, and they're grabbing their fucking wallet or cash or card, like.
Just a fashion thing.
See, like, if I break up with Delmy, which I don't ever want to, like, I'm gonna date, right? Like, my date is gonna have baggier clothes than me, because that's the cool thing now. And I see men with, like, these nut huggers, like, skinny jeans, right? So they got skinny jeans, whatever shirt, and a purse going like this, where they grab their shit like this, and they walking around like, yo, I shoot a motherfucker. Like,
I actually have a date coming up. I'm tempted to wear a purse and see what happens.
like, hey, you'll shoot me, but damn, like,
When I get up there or down there, I'm going to spread the word that you look like a bitch. Whatever you did, you look like.
And you hear a
doing
lot of it of like, oh, you just old school, like you're getting up there in age. Like, no, sorry, it has nothing to do with age. It's just
It does actually,
looking at foolery.
but it does.
I will say that there's this, whatever generation that they're doing that in, they have no self-image. They have no idea what they look like doing stuff. It's not.
What happened to the good old wallet?
Fashionable. It's not. It just doesn't match. But you know what? That's also shame on these like fashion, like runway bullshits. Like,
Shame on them.
yeah, you ever
Shame
see,
on the fucking population that follows the bullshit.
you've ever seen a Balenciaga like runway like it's no longer fashion. It's just let's just take fucking fabric and just throw it on the fucking mannequin and see if that sticks. And then they send the model out like half naked.
Because there's no more creativity.
Yeah,
There's no more.
there's no class in creativity.
Like, I don't know. Like, I the good old wallet. Oh, you were old school. Like, it's the good old wallet in your back pocket or in your front pocket. I don't put it in my back pocket because when you sit down, fucks up your whole,
Yeah, I have it in my
like spine.
other pocket.
But the good old leather wallet.
I don't want to
like. Does that make
promote
me?
which pocket it's in.
Does that
my
make me
wallet.
old school or
Yeah.
old?
The
How they
neighborhood
say?
we're in.
You know, like I want to be cool, so I buy a merce. That's what they call it, a merce.
No, it's a purse. Let's try not to
Like-
Let's try not to
How
give
is
it
that
any
even cool
masculinity.
saying that word, merce? Like, man, I don't know. Like, damn.
You're getting old, bro. Getting old.
I get it. It is getting older, but like I don't know. Like I know back in when I was growing up, if you would have worn that, right? Because in the early '90s, I was very young, but that was the cool time to have the fanny pack, right? Especially the girls, but guys wore them. You know, the clip.
Never wore it.
Me neither. But that at that time era, right? It was where it was more popular. You know, with the freaking purple, white, and teal color jumpsuits.
Okay, I remember.
That was
I remember that
80s.
fashion.
80s?
Yeah.
Late
80s
80s
into early 90s,
90s.
yes.
Okay. But even then, what if a man would have taken that and put it, this is kind of nice across here.
This feels
Like,
comfortable.
I don't know, like, I can't go take my lady out and we're going to pay me go, yeah, I got you, babe. There you go. Like, I don't know, just that, like, man, like, yeah, it is getting old, but it's also just looking like, yo, this is what's
It's the trends.
Accepted?
It's the fashion.
It's society.
yeah. It's
They suck. They're not creative anymore.
believe me, it will go back to baggy this and what we all love and know. You know,
I
growing
don't like
up.
baggy stuff.
Okay. What we know
Okay.
from growing up, I'm sure that will make its return in some shape, way, or fashion. Then be like, oh wow, it's it's out with the new, in with the. Or,
Well, I hope it does because when I go buy jeans, there's
Oh,
a
God.
gigantic section of skinny,
yeah.
and I'm like,
I can't
no,
stand that shit.
I'm a male, so I don't look it. Then you got a
Beep
small.
that. Beep that. We don't want them.
No.
I don't think
Oh, okay, fine.
that.
No, not my style. Is that better?
There we go,
I don't
thank
want to
you.
hurt people's vaginas.
You're not helping me here.
But then there's a small section on the freaking corner,
Yeah.
right?
Loose
That's
fitting.
loose or straight, and I'm like,
Relaxed
okay,
fit. Relaxed fit is where it's
because
at.
I've
Yeah.
never done the jeans, showing my underwear. Like that's major pause. Like I don't want nobody to see my underwear, so I never. But it was loose. It was baggy, right? But now I'm like, I guess I get only a small selection. Whatever. I see one, cool. Why I go to the dress room, and them shits is tight.
Maybe start losing weight, I guess.
Hold
What
on.
the fuck?
I don't know.
No,
Now
it's
this
the
is
way.
getting too real.
It's the way they're making them. They're making them a little tighter too. Like, yo, listen. Back in my day, like I don't know. I feel like the newer generation, their freaking private parts are even getting smaller, alongside with their freaking manhoods. Because I don't know. How do you breathe? Like, how do you populate? That shit is killing your shit. Like, I need space there because I'm a real man. All right? Just saying.
This tangent went on its own tangent.
Yeah, really. That
Because
went
it's annoying.
in its own
It's like
tangent.
every pant I buy,
And then it's just
I
spiraling.
gotta be getting choked there. Like, no, it's not cool. All right?
You don't like it, Joe?
Shut up, bitch!
Why you tell me shut up?
Oh, man. Yeah, going back to guns. No, I'm just joking.
I don't like it.
Guns?
Do you like it?
Oh,
Have
we're
you
still
tried
on your tangent?
tight jeans?
My fat ass does not fit in skinny jeans, nor does it look good. It looks like for lack of better words, sausage packets fitting into like
So you've tried it?
once, like when I was 18, because I was like, I guess this is the trend. I was not skinny.
You've ever tried to put them on?
No.
I got to like here, like just above the knees, and I was like, I hate how claustrophobic this is making.
I
my
tried
legs.
it once, and it was because I didn't realize they were skinny. I had grabbed them. And so I'm like, okay, damn, I'm gaining weight. That wasn't the case. They were just skinny jeans. And then I see my ankles. And this thing is like suffocating my ankles all the way up. It's like I have like jean spandex.
How high are your ankles? That all the way up?
No, like all the way up to my waist.
Oh,
it's just
okay.
hugging. Right? And
Hugging.
Then, and like I button it because it's my size, so the button thing, and then I'm like, yo, like my voice went from this. So as soon as I button, I was like, tell me. Because it's just like choking everywhere. And I'm like, I have jean spandex. So I have the jean spandex, right? And then I'm going to go buy a Merce,
Purse.
right?
Stop trying to give it that extra.
So I have the purse. I have my latex jeans.
Cool.
I
Cool.
thought you lowered
I did.
You didn't.
Oh, I guess I didn't. And then I'm going to walk around the hood
Didn't miss a beat.
checking people with my purse and my spandex
Yeah, well, that's comical all its own.
and my rubber sandals with 1,500 holes all through them. But I pay like a G for them.
What?
Yeah. Like what
Oh, those Yeezys?
wheels up, yeah.
Oh, God.
It's just holes all over. I could do that.
It's fucking Crocs is what it is, right?
Yeah, but Crocs are more comfortable.
I know. But
Have
it's
you
the
ever
same.
donned a pair of Crocs?
No.
If I could tell you, right, 10 years ago, yo, take those jeans, just make holes everywhere. And you see those sneakers, just start cutting holes everywhere. You'll look at me like, what? Right?
Hold on, I don't want to miss this tangent of Crocs. I need you to put on.
I don't know. But like Steve says, he's right. I'm getting old. Yes, I am. But it just let's go on something else. I don't know. Like,
On a happier note,
Get off my lawn.
how them Yankees doing?
What?
I know what we're gonna do.
Careful.
We're gonna make a skit.
Okay.
About purses and how funny they look.
I'm not spending money buying a purse.
I know, don't worry.
I'm worried.
But yeah, That was my. And I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys were talking about guns and stuff. It's just.
Yeah, you
stuff-
went on a
because there's stuff that I see, and I'm just like.
you went on a tangent, then you paraglided.
Like, doesn't it
50
bother
miles
you
out.
guys? Like it bothers me. It just really is so annoying. Like,
I don't say that it would bother me. I would say, if anything, I just don't care. Like, all right, cool, do you?
I guess that's where.
But if like they come at me and they're
I
like,
wish
"Yo,
I
you
could do
gotta
that.
wear,"
Like, I
I'd
wish
be
I
like,
could do that. Like, sometimes I'm
nah.
in line, and I wish I could do, I guess, what you two do. Like, see the guy in front of me paying and just, that's his shit. I don't care. I don't. I look at him like,
so you judge. You judge.
oh,
words.
I'm judging. If you got a purse, I'm judging.
To each their own, man.
Okay?
Do you?
If I have to see you in front and you got a fatter ass than my girl because of your jeans, yes, I'm judging.
Maybe he does squats.
How you a thug, but you got that cake? Like, how? How? And it's not because I'm looking at your cake, it's the jeans you're wearing. It's popping that shit out. And you a gangster? Like, oh,
Well, the homie's got to be taken care of one way or another.
I don't know. You know what? Y'all better than me. Both of y'all. Because I can't let it go. I look at it and I start, even my lady know. I say right there, I'm like, oh yeah, babe, look at this. And, and she tries to quiet me down because I start saying it loud. And I'm just like, look at this. Look at this. Like,
Listen, that's trends in fashion. I have more of a problem with
The price tag on.
dudes. That too, I'm sure. You know, the age-old pants sagging bullshit, which I don't give a shit. But before this skinny jeans bullshit craze, it was the pants sag would get lower and lower and lower, where it would reflect one's IQ. You know, if they're standing next to you in a store or in front of you, you know how many times motherfucker had like pants below the bottom of their ass, and you're like, dude, what the fuck? Who wants to stand that
And
close
they-
to your dirty ass?
And then they
underwears?
conveniently always fucking keep dropping shit. And you're like, yo, you got a stain, guy.
Yo,
The fuck,
Yeah,
man?
no, I didn't. Yeah.
whatever new term is nowadays, we don't know. Me growing up was, damn, I forgot. But pause. It was pause. And then now the no diddy, and then ayo. Oh, you know what it was? Flagrant. That was back in my day. That's flagrant. Where it came from, I don't know. I ain't created. But you know, like pause moments, right? Isn't that a big pause?
What, having your pants sag
Yeah.
below? Yeah, without a doubt.
Because it's like you're walking around gangster.
Especially if you're
But
just
there's
wearing like
you're showing your
Hanes.
underwear
like,
to guys.
Like what? Go to Walmart and get something better than just like Fruit of the Loom fucking tighty whities.
Did you just say Fruit of the Loom?
Fruit of the Loom. Sorry, I was getting a little heated on that.
It's like you're walking down the street and there's women and men, right? But you showing your underwear. Like you are walking pause.
Like, you know how it's not fashionable if women also don't do it. That's how you know it's not fashionable.
Well, unless
Okay, beep that word out. We can't say that.
that's bad.
Yes,
How
that
do
is
you
a
describe
horrible
them?
word.
There's proper ways of describing.
I thought that was the word.
No,
So what's the word?
that's a derogatory word.
Oh, I didn't know that. I apologize. Tomboy?
That, I mean,
Okay, it's
probably
better than what you just said.
what you just said. Yeah.
All right. Well, there's tomboys that they wear that like that. Is that like saying Oriental?
Sorry.
What?
Why are you bringing that up now?
No, like because
How is that correlating to anything? Is that like saying? Holy shit!
I think we should switch over to Rumble.
Ah,
I think we should next topic. Just getting to a horrible place in derogatory comments.
No, but
Sports.
see, that's a true person. I did not know. I apologize.
No, yeah, you know what?
I didn't know.
Now you know.
I grew up just hearing it, so I'm like, oh, that's the word.
so did I, but in this landscape of PC culture now,
Economy.
what?
In this economy.
That's why I asked. Oh, it's the same thing as that? Because that one I learned a couple years ago. Like, that's actually offensive, but a lot of people say it not knowing that it's offensive.
What?
Oriental?
Oh,
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
yeah, neither did I.
So that's why I said, oh, is it like that? Because I didn't know. So now I know. Now, oh, okay.
You know what? You know what? Actually, since we're on race, something that does bother me.
Yeah, F those.
No. The Hispanic Heritage Month starts halfway on the 15th of, I believe it's September.
What do you mean halfway?
It starts on the 15th
Oh,
of the
halfway
month.
of the month. Okay.
Why?
And then ends on the
Yeah,
same
it
month?
says first. Oh, hold on, wait. That's
So it's a
actually-
half a month?
It's like it says first day of Hispanic Heritage Month, and it's like the 15th.
Why did
And
they
I'm
say
like,
month if it's only like 2 weeks?
yeah, I don't know. It fucking bothers me.
Are you hurt?
Yeah, because like, what the fuck?
Do you want a whole month?
No, but if everyone else is getting a whole month, fucking what the fuck? Yeah, on September 15th is first day of Hispanic
What-
Heritage Month.
Do they have a last day?
That would be the end of the month, I would assume.
That doesn't say
No, 'cause
anything
it might go
about
into October.
like October 15th. It doesn't say it.
No.
October 14th is Indigenous People Day and Columbus Day.
I don't know.
I don't know how you
personally-
have both of those days on the same day.
Yeah, really.
That's kind
Because it
of,
was probably combating Columbus Day. That was probably, or was thereafter put into effect.
so is it like Indigenous People Day is first,
No.
and then like halfway through the day, then it's Columbus Day? It takes over.
I just think you need to get rid of these months.
I think
Yeah,
these-
don't celebrate shit. Just on your own. Just be proud of who you are.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
why do you gotta be like,
stupid.
let's give everyone a month,
Like
but
Black
then the
month, Pride
Hispanics
month,
are like
Hispanic
halfway
month.
through
Just get it all out. Just-
African American History Month. I mean,
February.
February. I mean, you know, it's cool, and not to have a problem with it, but it's just like, really, it should be just American history.
Just celebrate your race every day for the rest
You
of the
know,
year. That's
I
it.
mean, yeah,
Just
you are who you are, whatever. You want to
Yeah.
embrace and have a certain time to, I guess, show people, kids that are not aware. But it's just like, I mean, it's a part of American history,
You know why it is? It's because people need a title.
I guess.
Yeah.
People
that
need a
is true.
title. So it's like, we have this month. That's our title. You know? Like a purse.
It is fucking circling back.
Because it bothers me.
All right, fine.
I don't know.
You don't need a title, man. Be proud of who you are, how you are, and where you're going to end up.
Yeah, because nowadays everyone's like mixed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Sorry.
What?
No, that went wrong today.
No, that's not what he meant.
I'm not even listening.
Jesus.
I wasn't paying attention to you guys. I was still going.
Still on his purse thing.
There's no 100% no more.
You're mixing in. It's either fanny pack or a book bag. You can't have both. You're like, oh, that's what he was talking about.
My transitions are off today.
Oh, your transitions are like. You could work on it. Room for improvement, please. Oh, fuck. Okay. Sports, please.
Sports.
You think Aaron Judge has a purse?
I wouldn't be surprised in this day and age.
If he has that shit, you suck.
It's probably worth more than all
But I
three
love
of our cars.
Yes, his purse is worth more than both of our cars, right?
I like the pulse
Shit.
of...
No, because the guy downstairs' purse is worth more than your car.
That's facts. That's facts.
Hey, I like her. All right.
A little too much, but okay.
What? Because I said I like your car.
Say it.
How is that too much?
So the Yankees.
Shut up.
Uh-huh. Just so that we near into sports and start talking about sports.
Well, hopefully,
Are they still in a slump or are they now imploding?
Wait, before we
Don't
go
know.
to sports, can I take a quick break?
Okay.
no.
I have to go to a restaurant.
I don't give a shit.
He act like he has any authority.
So why
in
the
this.
fuck did you ask?
One sec. So go. How you feeling about them Yankees?
Well, football season's not on,
Cool. That wasn't the question.
and so baseball is the only real sport being played right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's obvious.
Yeah. Is that why a slump consists of? I don't know how to hit the ball today, the captain.
But don't look at me now. I don't got your back no more. Yeah, yeah.
Well, last night's game was
Reassuring, because you won one game out of 18.
No, because there was a brawl or almost a brawl, and that
a
might
baseball brawl.
ignite them.
What? The benches cleared and they just walked slowly towards each other.
There were some scuffles. There were some scuffles. But you need shit like that.
Yeah. Like they all came out with their purses.
Damn, it's like salt for you. You just fucking spread it everywhere in the fucking topic. That's probably where it's coming, you know?
Huh?
Everyone's gonna walk up to the plate and then take the bat out of their purse. And
A Lord, that's a fucking wide ass. That's a wide ass purse. Damn. This is from here.
I can picture actually like officials having a purse and taking their little flags out and throwing them,
yeah, in football?
or on a soccer field.
No.
Well, you have to throw a football in there, right?
Well, he said officials. I don't see an umpire throwing a flag on the play.
Oh
Like,
yeah, sorry, I forget they got different names.
Yeah. Tomato, tomato.
That's why I just hear official. I'm thinking any
Oh, so
sport.
referee, referee, right?
Yeah, referee, thank you.
Okay.
Learn your fucking thing.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, that's still an official.
Well, no.
What the
Football is flag on a play.
Oh,
Soccer is card. Raise
Yeah.
up.
hard. Oh, my
It's a
bad.
red card, yellow
My
card.
bad. Oh.
So you don't really need a purse for all that,
Mm.
you know, because it's simple.
Too fucking simple.
Yeah, anyone can play it. That's why it's a world sport.
That it is. Can't deny that. Still sucks, but can't deny it.
No, that's fine. To each their own. Wrong opinion.
No, that was right.
Take out a red card. You did bad. Very bad.
Meanwhile, in football, you know, the script says you can't do that. Flag. Umpires just make their own rules.
Well, they don't need little trinkets. That's why.
Yeah.
No. Screw them freaking umpires. How many times
The
I've seen
strike
in-
box is right
in it-
here, and the fucking ball comes here, and they're like, strike! I want to go home. Mama's making meatloaf tonight.
You're not wrong, but
Some of those calls is just like, yo, what the?
yeah.
But then again, we know every single sport is run by what?
Yeah,
Betting.
Yeah, sports betting. So,
So-
there is corruption in everything
Yeah.
there. Which actually, I am happy that there is some movement in the soccer world where they're putting an end to this fucking like over the top acting of like, oh, my leg is shattered in 8 places.
Oh, please, 'cause
and then
that's-
like the next minute they're like, all right, I'm back. like what the fuck?
Yeah, that deterred me years ago when I saw that. I was like,
Yeah.
I think that it's you have like 30 seconds to tell the ref like, hey, are you actually injured? And if you're not injured, you have to wait on the sidelines for 3 minutes. So you're playing basically it's like what hockey calls a power play. So you're penalized 3 minutes. If you're being subbed out and you take longer than I believe it was like 2 minutes to get off the pitch, the person that's coming in then has to wait 5 minutes because you're time wasting. So now you're playing with a man down again.
I'm so lost.
I love it.
But that is 'cause I don't know
stops
it.
all this shit of like,
Yeah.
you know,
Power
you
play
get-
in hockey. That's when one of the guys are in that box.
Power play means like you have more people on the field in your favor than the
That's a power play.
opposition.
And is that because they're in the box? That's when they're in the
Yeah,
box?
it's like
Yeah.
they got penalized for something. They made a, you know.
Because I always
dangerous
hear the
play.
radio say, yeah, they scored this on the power play. And I'm like, I don't know what that means.
Well, that. If
They got more
A
people.
team
in there.
scored off the B team off the power play, then the B team had less position players for whatever reason.
So it's not like soccer or basketball where like you're not gonna have more than what you need or you get penalized.
Any sport, you're not allowed to have more than the allotted players on the field at one
But
time.
the power play lets you have more.
No,
No? Oh.
you're not given an extra player.
Yeah.
The opposition
Takes
got
away a player for
player
whatever.
taken
penalty.
away.
But that's what I'm saying. In basketball or football, you don't take a player away. It's always
No.
5-5.
Yeah, yeah.
And soccer is always 12. I mean,
11.
football is 11? I thought it was 12-12.
Oh, you got to count the goalkeeper too. It's 11. It's 1 and then 10 more for the players on the field.
And then I believe football is, what, 12?
I don't even know.
I mean, if you're the Chiefs, 13. Fucking cheaters.
Taylor? She was a good 13.
I forgot that's a thing.
She was a good 13. She's awesome.
Well, they couldn't have done it without.
Yeah. However his voice may sound, that dude's a winner. He's a champion.
I agree.
Yeah. Damn more of a leader and better player than Judge. He knows how to finish.
Yeah, keep them tight ends tight. Is that high five worthy?
It was. In your face.
Anything. In my face, what? My team won, fool.
Damn,
I don't
he said
watch
fool.
football that much, so
Your team ain't doing shit.
totally different sport.
Yeah, and they ain't gonna do shit.
Okay.
I like how you say now your team, like you just completely disowned
Yeah.
being
I
a
know. I'm
Yankee
always
fan.
gonna be a Yankee fan. It's just I know they're not winning it this year.
I'll contact you in October and see where you stand.
you want to?
He's
You want?
full decked out in Yankee gear. I'm back on the boat, baby.
They're not winning it.
How come?
They don't got it. They don't got it.
They don't got it.
And it's not the skill set, no. It's the whatever
The
might be missing.
pizzazz.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe the fire, which they're trying to find anything to give the Yankees, you know? The brawl, it might have ignited, or the 14-2 win might have ignited.
So
or,
let's just say they do go the distance and win it all.
foot in my mouth. I'll be right here. Well, not here in this studio,
about
but
to
the
say.
other studio. I will be, and I will say I was completely wrong. You guys proved me wrong. I'm extremely happy you guys won, but I cannot celebrate because I doubted you.
I'll remember that.
Not me, man. I'm just gonna be like all the way like you didn't deserve it. Baseball sucks.
So your team is playing tomorrow, right?
I don't own the team.
Oh, he pulled a U. What's this? We.
No, but
The team you serve your allegiance to.
Yes, there we go.
Okay, all right.
It is going to be a
What time?
hard match. I think.
Wait, what? Oh, what? What time?
It's I think at night. I think it's 8:00.
Oh, really?
Argentina versus Colombia.
What channel?
FS1.
I say it like I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I thought you were getting somewhere with it.
Yeah.
I was just intrigued. Like,
Remember
Steve,
last
don't
episode
bullshit.
that I was like, trying to be supportive and learning more about baseball, and
Nah,
then
he dogged you
y'all
I
Both
just
of you.
asked legitimate
What?
questions.
dogged me out,
No.
and I was like, all right.
I dog you out a little bit because you do Kansas City all the time.
I didn't do anything about Kansas City until you started with me, and then I was like, all right.
Show the real.
Yeah, you started with me. I was doing my best to be like, professional about it, and then there you went, and I was
Boom.
like,
This is like you guys having corruption with the tallies, saying that I lost last week.
no, that
Thank
was
you.
just
I
me
won.
being an idiot, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
miscounted.
Oh.
I miscounted horribly.
Well, kind of both of you, actually. Because he was just
Well,
agreeing
no,
with you.
because I was the one keeping
Where were
score.
you?
Well, I wasn't winning, so I didn't
So you don't
proclaim
care?
myself the winner.
Where were we on this?
Well, the last thing is he was intrigued on when, what time, where.
What channel? Actually, the one that I do want to watch is Spain versus England for the Euros. England
So,
didn't deserve it at all.
What two cups are going on right now? The Euro Cup?
All of the continents host their own champions.
So it's the
tournament.
South America Cup?
The Americas.
Oh, that's how they call it, the Americas.
Then you got the European League, which is the Euros. Then the Asia League. Then you got the Africa League. So every continent has its own. Now, I believe Australia goes into... I don't know. I forgot where they go. I think they're part of the Asia. I don't remember.
Where does Russia lie?
Asia. But they're not allowed to compete because they initiated war. So that's why in the Olympics you saw, what was it? Independent or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They're not allowed to compete flying the Russian flag.
What?
What?
You giggled.
Giggled? I just went,
And then
call
you
that
did this.
giggling?
You want to elaborate?
Do you feel like they should compete?
I don't really care.
Okay.
Well, obviously you must have to do the another one down.
Play the game?
Put another one down for what?
Me getting them.
The hell's a we?
Hmm?
Who's we?
I said me.
Me. Oh. Okay. You got a point.
No, 2. I got you
2
earlier.
points? Okay. I don't know how to play this game, but I'm sure
I know
I'll
you don't.
win,
You always lose.
so-
Let me know when you get 5 on it.
You think Yankees are going all the way?
Oh, right. We were talking about this.
Who knows, man?
That doesn't sound like a real
If
fan.
you know baseball, it can be a crapshoot, especially in recent years with the wild cards expanding to 2 wild cards to now 3.
That shit is so stupid.
But it is what it is. So who the fuck knows?
It's all for money. At the end of the day.
Damn, they really want to drag baseball out.
It's not dragging it out. It's still the same amount of time.
It's the soft era of like,
including more.
you didn't do as good, but you have a chance for that last wild card. As long as you make it, you might get a chance to win it all.
It's pretty much, who's within the 3 wild cards and who's hot. I mean, the objective is to win your division, so you don't have to play these meaningless fucking one-off wild card games.
Well, obviously they're meaningful, not meaningless. Because if you lose, you go home.
Well, yeah, but if you win your division, you don't have to worry about that shit. It's
No, I know, but you
guaranteed.
said these meaningless games. Meaningless games is
I
like,
mean,
they don't affect you.
to them, to whomever is winning their division, it's meaningless.
Yeah,
to
but
them.
to the 2 teams in there, it is meaningful to them.
But anyway.
So when the Yankees, let's say they're in the 3rd wild card, it's not going
Why
to be
they-
meaningful?
Third
Why
wild
third
card? How many
wild card?
wild cards are they in? They lost the first one. The second one was up for grabs.
When they're in the wild card, it's not going to be meaningful? Because it's only the one that won the division that matters, huh? Got him again, 3.
I don't know how to play this game.
Got over here turning his phone on and off. We got the other one scratching his eyes.
I'm sleepy, okay?
I was reading a text. Excuse me.
What does it say? Bed Bath & Beyond is having a...
But you got that too?
Yeah. Actually, I get the Bath & Body Works one.
No, it probably says new promotion on Rockabilly.
Ha! I do get the emails actually. It said, you
We're not
left-
sponsored. Don't sponsor. No, you...
What does the new email say? Hey, dumbass, want to go try again?
No, you left items in your cart.
Oof.
Oh, that's a different way of going.
Not really. There's nothing to do with them.
I wish I was customer service on that one. Did you go straight through us? Or one of these social medias? Well, that's where you...
Well, it brought me to their site.
How did you know? Obviously, now.
No, it was.
Did the site end in HTTP?
Actually, you never finished your story.
Yeah. So that's why he.
So that's why I'm lost on this.
Oh, that's why you don't know my jokes?
If you call them jokes. To summarize real quick, without saying, well, you said it already.
Yeah, but you don't have to repeat.
Okay, but you know that company?
Yes.
They've been around for many years. It was on Instagram, sponsored, whatever, post. And I clicked on it, and it's like, stupid sale on T-shirts and apparel and shit. So I'm like, just scrolling through. I'm like, oh shit, this T-shirt, this band, this band, this band. It's like 4 something, 3 something, like dollars. I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, wow. All right. I start putting shit in the cart. I'm like, a fucking hoodie for $6. of this certain band. Okay, cool.
Lizzie McGuire?
Yes,
Mm.
you guessed it.
Knew it.
So I go to checkout, and apparently right then and there, I don't know how, it went to another website, I guess at checkout, but you don't know that because you're thinking it's the checkout for that site that it started from. Anyway, I ordered the stuff. You're only talking about like $27, but it was like 3 T-shirts and a hoodie. I should have knew right then and there. I'm like, but whatever. So I ordered it, confirmed this, that, and the other. Get an email saying, your order's been whatever, tracking number, or not, the order number, da-da-da. But I'm looking at the header on it, and it's some website. What was that?
That was my fault. My bad.
Control yourself?
I said
What, are you
my
getting
bad.
tired?
But the confirmation email was from a totally different name. So I was like, oh, shit. What is this? This is not the original website I went to. So quick Google search.
The website
To
was
that
called
name.
"Dumbasses Fall for This," and he's still.
Anyway. So, quick Google search. Could you cut his mic off? Because and it says, scam this, scam that, whatever the case is. So I'm like, oh, shit. So I called the original website that I went to, their customer service or whatever. Finally got a hold of somebody. Explained, I'm like, listen, I purchased this, what I thought was from your website. She's like, yeah, that's our website. But I'm like, after I got a confirmation email, it said this header, this website, whatever. And she's like, yeah, that's not us. I'm like, son of a bitch. I'm like, I got fucked. So obviously I called the bank, or my bank. I'm like, stop that charge. Had to, get a new card in the mail. Should be coming Monday. But yeah. The end. I got fucked.
So you had the merch place, the bank place.
The bank place?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure your lady, me, and now Brian.
I don't think.
No, now you're okay. So I'll take Brian out. So you had all of us laughing.
Anyway, so yeah, that's
Just-
what happens.
Because that's a sneaky fucking.
It is.
If you go,
That
if you go
was
to
clever.
hit checkout and then it brings you to a site
Yeah.
of like to pay,
I've never had that. Not that I order much stuff online.
Like,
but
for
I've
it to-
never had that before.
for it to also be in the guise of the actual website.
Yes,
That's fucking
Well,
wild.
that's because it's through the social media.
it's clever. It's fucking clever. I
Yeah,
will
but
say
still,
that.
it's bringing like
It
even if you go
brings
through
you
Instagram,
to
if it
that.
brings you to the
Yes.
actual website
Well,
and
that's-
then you hit checkout
That's
and it
the
brings you
sneaky
somewhere
part.
else,
Because when you go through the official site, they have their own.
yeah,
their own
that-
mechanism that
that's-
steals your money.
that was it. If you go to the official website,
Yeah.
starting off, I'm sure you would have no problem.
It's
I think they latched
link
onto it
that when you hit it.
exactly,
and
it presents you their website, but you take all that of what you want.
That's
which
fucking
just shows
wild.
you how advanced
Yeah,
the criminal
if
thing
you're
in
not
this
paying
is.
attention, boom. Good
In
thing-
other words,
That's why I
when
wanted
you're
to
on
shop
social
at the
media,
outlets.
don't buy nothing.
what?
No, I said in other words to the people, when you're on social media, don't go to purchase anything. Go to the
Yeah.
actual website.
Yeah, if there's anything to
And
be
it's
learned,
2000,
that.
yeah, it's 2024. You ain't buying 3 or 4 pieces of clothes for $20. Apparently, some people don't know that.
Yeah, that's fucking sweatshop
No,
prices.
no.
What?
Because if you actually go to their website, they do have those pricing or that sale that's going on. So yeah.
So then, did you rebuy?
No, I was just like, I ain't touching that shit. with a
I'm
10-foot
not
pole.
having fun no more.
I didn't
Let me try Timo.
get-
Yo, I will say, I ordered something from Temu. It was on their promotion thing of like you buy 4 things, you get 4 things for free. The 4 things for free showed up. The 4 things that I bought got lost in the mail. So I was like, never showed up. Sent back the claim of like whatever carrier lost it. They reimbursed me all the money, and they were like, "Yeah, just keep the free shit. Don't send it back, because I mean it was garbage
Probably
anyway." But
costs
I mean,
more
like,
money to send it back
Yeah.
and the whole nine.
I always say like
3 of the 4 things fucking broke immediately.
I always say, yeah, because you get knockoff stuff. I always say, like, Temu or places like that, if you're going to order, just get from the pharmacy or wherever, a rechargeable one, and just put whatever you're going to spend on that.
Yeah.
So that way, there's
Yeah.
no way of going into your account.
Sure. Prepaid. Yeah.
Yeah. Just real quick, boom. So that way, if anything happens, there's no, fuck,
Well, that's
calling
what,
banks to make fun of you, and then canceling stuff to make fun of you, and then ladies making
mean-
fun of you, and then websites making fun of you.
what I initially saw, like,
got scammed, and
I'm like $27. I'm like, I mean, it's $27. I'm not saying it's nothing, but I'm like,
It's
yo,
the
I get
ability to go
paid
into
tomorrow. They're gonna help themselves if that's the case.
yeah.
Man, we just stole 27. Check coming in tomorrow, 28. We got him again at another one.
Exactly.
Plays the fucking violin, the sad violin, and they're like, "We gotta help this guy out now." You see 29 and you. We love you, Steve.
Moral of the story: don't buy shit from a social media website, no matter how legit the company is.
Yeah.
You good? Yeah. I think we hit on all our topics today. We don't have a game planned up. I was kind of banking on Trinity showing up, but
Fucked up.
Never said it was a guarantee.
She getting drop kicked.
there it is. I'm not gonna lie, I did egg that on, but I knew you were gonna jump on it. Any opportunity to oppress, I see how it is. So, that concludes our episode 27. 3 more till the finale.
Or look at it different. The beginning of a new adventure.
Steve gets his own podcast.
Now he better not. I will go over there and drop kick Dawn. I swear.
What does she have to do? She's like, what? I have no idea.
Your husband knows. I wasn't expecting that. So, Brian, Gallo, Steve, we'll see you for 28.
He'll be more hyper. This was a nice, smooth, little calm one. Except for me.
Yeah, with your purse thing.
Yeah, fuck that purse. Bye-bye.